team, check out the current. Now, it is ripping running tide. We've got these waves pushing in from the coastal bar, and right around here, the bait fish are being sucked in. And in this little gutter out here is where we're going to find Tailor. And that is the choice catch for me today, using poppers. That's right, a surface lure on the Tailor. Generally, they'll love it. Now, there's a couple of different options with the poppers we're going to show you, but first, I've got a little bit more headway to make down here before we get into the zone. I'm going to start walking before that tide gets too full, and then I'm swimming. It's a nice little cast out there. That's perfect. Nothing too strong, as you know, there's a lot of current out there. So we're just going to keep it nice and steady, get that lure working across the surface, and fingers crossed, a fish will come up as well. Yep. Straight on. Got nailed. Oh. Now the problem is I've got a really strong current. That fish has just annihilated that popper. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to come back. Absolutely annihilated that lure. He got double hooked. That was the hard part while I was bringing him in a bit of like a handbag. But of course, what we're seeing here is just this coming right up behind it. Now, these fish are generally quite a lethargic fish, so I'm going to keep this. So I'm going to neck him. That'll just get all that blood pumping out. And the beauty is what I'm doing is weighting these banks, so he's going to go in to my wader bag. But the gear I'm running is really cool. This is the Blue Romance. I really like this rod. It's got plenty of get up, a lot of guts on it as well. It's a 5 to 10 kilo. They sell them at Anaconda, Stratic 5000. Quite simple, beautiful Shimano. I'm running a 25-pound Koriki braid, and I've got 30-pound Tough Trace leader. Not the supple, I'm using Tough Trace for the big fish, so they don't bite it off, hopefully. This is the Halco. I love the Halco poppers. I've got a few other varieties there as well, I'll show you after, but this is one that I think it's a fantastic lure. It's got a beautiful cut face on it there as well, and that's going to push the water. And that's what these fish are looking for. Anything on the surface getting bumped around, like we're getting bumped around by these waves. So let's have another cast and see if we can get another fish. So the lure I'm using here has that nice cup surface on it, but you really just want to let the lure do its work in this current. Don't give it too much. So not like trevally or tuna or anything like that. You're trying to keep a little bit more action to it and using the current against it. Otherwise that lure's just going to pop around everywhere, right? And be a little bit silly. So that's not going to work for us. So we're just going to go nice and steady like this, and that'll be enough. And once you get the lure close to where you are, cranking back and have another cast. That's what it's about, isn't it? It's catching quality Tailor on the popper. Beautiful fish. And I'll tell you what, that is another one in my bag. I've got a few there for dinner now. Now that current is starting to rip in quite fast and strong. So we're going to call it quits. You, my friend, go back in there and give it a go, hopefully. Stay steady with your mates. There you go, catching Tailor on poppers. The variety of poppers, anything with a cup face, as I mentioned, that's going to just push that water out. And not just Tailor, mulloway as well. Put a lot of mulloway on the popper. So many different fish species you can catch on surface lures. Give it a crack, enjoy it. I'll tell you what, it's been like a 4-hour workout. It's only been an hour. Whew, I'm off.